In the red corner, it's Jampakhao, Burirum. Only 18 years of age. Started fighting when he was 9, 5 feet 3 inches tall. He's had 20 fights in his career for 5 losses and 2 draws. And in the blue corner, Nimitmai, 16 years of age, started fighting when he was 10, 5 feet 2 inches tall, 20 professional fights, 3 losses, 3 draws. Well, this one's been billed as the Battle of the Rising Stars. 2 of the youngsters, Jampakhao in the red corner and Nimitmai in the blue. Both of them are relatively new to the main arenas here in Muay Thai. Jampakhao in the red, and there in the blue is Nimitmai. Both fighters looking extremely fit. Been going through weeks of training for this particular encounter. Crucial fight for both. They'll be pitted against each other for the first time. And that sound you're hearing, of course, is the sound of the Ra Muay. The Ra Muay being the traditional fighting dance that's been carried on as a tradition of Muay Thai, Thai fighting for over 1,000 years. Well, the fighters now going back to have their Mongkong crowns removed from their heads, garlands off around the neck, and the referee brings them in for the beginning of the first round. The word he yells out there is chok, which means box. Jampakhao in the red, Nimitmai in the blue. See that knee defence there by Nimitmai, where he raises up his shin to take the blow. That's the shield, the defence shield that is used by the Muay Thai fighters. The shin being the hardest bone of the body is used as a shield to protect against those roundhouse kicks. Grapple on here in round 1. Well, both fighters going in hard here in the round 1. No initial probes. They're going straight into the grappling, the test of strength. Referee breaking. Referee will break the grapple when there's no action taking place, as he did just then. Jampakhao raising up his knee in defence. Then shoots in the roundhouse kick inside the thigh. Grappling on again, chance for knees. Knee by Jampakhao. Nimitmai swung around. Referee breaking again. Both fighters a little bit wary here in round 1. Testing each other out here. No decisive attacking moves. Bit of grappling. Test of strength. Jampakhao in the red corner. Nimitmai in the blue. T-push kick by Jampakhao. Knee by Nimitmai. Roundhouse to the body, Jampakhao, and there's a response of similar vein by Nimitmai. There's a roundhouse again by Jampakhao. Didn't hit its mark on that occasion. Grappling on, head high grapple there by Jampakhao, trying to bottle up Nimitmai. Nimitmai also holding in the high body position. Knees by both. Solid hard knees here in the grapple as the referee breaks. Referee breaks when he considers that the fighters get bottled up so they can't attack. End of round 1. Interesting round. Plenty of grappling going on in that first round. A lot of probing attacks. There's the roundhouse kick by Jampakhao as Nimitmai sets himself and responds. Fairly even first round. And the fight deadlocked here after one. Handlers of both sides far from happy. Neither fighter was able to demonstrate any advantage over the other, so it'll be interesting to see how round 2 goes, whether or not this can be pattern come into the fight. So far, both fighters have effectively nullified each other, but not shown anything to indicate that they were going to get into the ascendancy with their technique. But still very early in this fight as we go into round 2. Grappling on again. Jampakhao takes the grapple and then starts his knees working. Nimitmai forced back onto the ropes. Jampakhao with him. Jampakhao pushed back onto the ropes now as Nimitmai lands a solid knee and then the referee breaks. Both these youngsters coming into the ring tonight. A lot of those keenly who are astute fans of the game are here to sound out if they're seeing any potential champion. As Jampakhao forces Nimitmai down onto the canvas with a kicking procedure. Grappling on now. Jampakhao showing his strength as he pounds his knee into the back of Nimitmai. Nimitmai in a little bit of trouble with that grapple then as Jampakhao was right over him. Jampakhao in the red. Starting to relax a bit now, Jampakhao, and looking good. Jampakhao coming in at Nimitmai again. Grappling's on, chance for knees. Setting themselves. Defensive knee by Jampakhao. Nimitmai tried to swing around and score his knees, but there's a good knee by Jampakhao. That one did get in. Jampakhao looking a little more accomplished in the grappling. Nimitmai being forced back. As Jampakhao waits his opportunity to strike with those knees. A little bit more proficient with the grappling art as Jampakhao. And maybe Nimitmai might decide not to grapple or take up the grapple of Jampakhao. He might be better off using the roundhouse kicks like that. And now he's back into grappling again. Knees again by Jampakhao. Good, strong, solid knee too. Jampakhao swinging Nimitmai around, forcing now Nimitmai into the ropes. Gets bottled up and the referee breaks. Solid roundhouse. Plow attempt by Nimitmai. Leg grab ploughing technique didn't quite pay off to Nimitmai, but the intention was right. Here's the slow motion. There's the grapple being applied, and there's the hard knee by Jampakhao. And really, he did have the advantage over Nimitmai with the grappling. Too strong. And Nimitmai would be well advised to stay his distance and use his roundhouse kicks. Nimitmai's handler's not at all happy with that round. He really did play into the hands of, or should I say into the knees of Jampakhao in that second round. And let's see if he changes his tactics here in round 3. Nimitmai there, going through his rituals before he goes into round 3. Crucial round here as we go into the midsection of the fight. Knee by Jampakhao. Oh, a pretty even grapple there. Nimitmai showing his strength there as he hurls Jampakhao through the ropes. Well, Nimitmai is going to persist in matching Jampakhao with the grapple. He's not going to stand back and use his roundhouse kicking, long-range technique. He's going to match him in the close grappling, and that's exactly what he's doing now. Knees by Jampakhao. Nimitmai now stalking in. Jampakhao being forced onto the ropes. Nimitmai moves him around. Jampakhao trying to consolidate his advantage with the grappling, but he's finding that Nimitmai is persisting, and he'll be a tough nut to tackle in the grapple. There they are, locked in the grappling techniques. Jampakhao goes into the grapple, knees, and then falls down onto his back. A bit of strength there shown by Nimitmai. He's starting to get into the swing of the grappling now and looking like his confidence is rising. So Jampakhao might better watch out that Nimitmai may have worked out his technique in the grappling. Let's see. Nimitmai scores with a hard knee in the grapple. That's much better. Centre of the ring. Nimitmai stalking on to Jampakhao. Jampakhao waits back. Nimitmai comes in onto him. Knees hard. Another knee by Nimitmai. And now comes back Jampakhao with his knees, and the referee breaks it up as neither fighter could get himself into a striking position. Knee by Jampakhao again. Teeth push kick by Jampakhao. Into the grapple. Good roundhouse there to break the grapple by Nimitmai. Nimitmai's had a fairly good third round. He was falling behind in the second, but he really came back in the third, and a much better round for him, and that pretty much deadlocks the fight. Maybe Jampakhao is slightly ahead on points, but certainly a much better round 3 for Nimitmai. Here's Nimitmai showing his strength as he takes on the grappling of Jampakhao. And you're watching Muay Thai.
Relying on a team of experts and dedicated sports fans, Fox Sports News keeps you updated with the very latest from the world of sport.
Good evening, I'm Cameron Williams.
Good evening, I'm Caroline CSC. Welcome to Fox Sports News.
The Nevada State Athletic Commission to hand down a severe penalty.
Revocation of Mike Tyson's boxing license.
The rock-solid Steve Ward.
Yeah, it'll give the English players something to think about. I think the press will turn on tomorrow.
Bringing to the fore sports issues that matter to Australia. See it first on Fox Sports News, 6:30 every night.
World Movies, the only pay TV channel that showcases the whole world of cinema. Uncut, original versions covering the whole human experience. World Movies presents a dynamic mix of contemporary and classic films with a style of movie channel that challenges, stimulates, and rewards your senses. This is World Movies.
To subscribe, please call your customer service centre now.
Wednesday night on Fox Sports, Italian Serie A. Juventus clash with Fiorentina.
Goes for goal and scores!
The very essence of the world game, captured by the biggest names.
It's the second goal!
Total command of the ball, inspired play, pure genius, all combined in the liveliest flowing soccer around. Juventus, Fiorentina, Wednesday night at 8 on Fox Sports.
Muay Thai. Round 4, 2 more rounds to go. Nimitmai in the blue coming back into this fight, showing a lot of courage. and ability in round 3 to match Jampakhao in the grapple. Let's see how he goes in the 4th round. Good knee by Jampakhao. Knees again by Jampakhao. This will be a battle of strength here in round 4. Crucial round. Round 4, often known as the winning round of Muay Thai. This is the crucial round that really establishes whether a fighter has an ascendancy over the other. Crucial round here for Nimitmai. He needs to continue on from where he did in the 3rd round. Jampakhao there in the red. Too strong in the grapple as he turns Nimitmai into the ropes. Nimitmai stalking back onto Jampakhao. Roundhouse kick by Nimitmai, and Jampakhao forces Nimitmai through the ropes and to the outside. Grappling on again. Test of strength. Knees by Jampakhao. Knee response by Nimitmai. Jampakhao getting his knee under. He looks a little stronger in the grappling, Jampakhao. He did in round 2, but Nimitmai virtually nullified the advantage of the grapple in the 3rd round. But looking at it here in the 4th, Jampakhao looks a little too strong in the grappling for Nimitmai. Nimitmai responding with knees to the attacks of Jampakhao. Jampakhao gets his knees 1-2 going. Jampakhao consolidates that grapple. Halfway through the 4th round, Jampakhao by having slightly ahead on points. Nimitmai comes back strong now with roundhouse kicks. Jampakhao forces on the grapple. Knees once. Nimitmai responds with knees himself. Now Jampakhao forcing Nimitmai into the ropes. Pounds him with the knees as the bell sounds to end round 4. Here's Nimitmai with those roundhouse kicks trying to outscore Jampakhao. He had some success, but Jampakhao came straight back with the grappling. There's Jampakhao being given plenty of advice about the grappling technique as we go into the 5th round. No doubt he'll be told to persist with the grappling. He is slightly stronger. He has an advantage of strength, and Nimitmai will be told to, no doubt, use his long-range roundhouse kicks and not to grapple too much with Jampakhao. This fight is far from over. Jampakhao slightly ahead on points, but he needs to maintain the momentum here in the 5th. Nimitmai can still win it if he gets his roundhouse kicks moving. Final 5th now. The 5th and final deciding round. Nimitmai strikes out with a roundhouse kick. Jampakhao goes back into grappling. Knees exchanged. Jampakhao swinging Nimitmai around. Good roundhouse kick by Nimitmai. He needs to confess with that, but look at the solid kneeing by Jampakhao. He's really strong in the grapple. He scores every time with his knees, Jampakhao, and he is too strong in the grapple. And again, that would impress the judges. Nimitmai attacking with his roundhouse kicks. Jampakhao waiting back for him. Nimitmai on the attack. 1-2. Grappling being on. Nimitmai forced into the corner. Jampakhao comes in on top of him. Jampakhao scoring with his knees. Nimitmai comes back with knees himself. And again, good work by Nimitmai trying to... Well, he's more than matching Jampakhao on that occasion with the knees, but not for long. Look at Jampakhao coming back now strongly, and too strong as he pins Nimitmai onto the rope. So in terms of strength, the judgment would certainly go Jampakhao's way. Nimitmai staying in the fight with his persistency, and those roundhouse kicks are quite well delivered, but in terms of the effectiveness of the blow, certainly Jampakhao with his strength is more effective, and that will probably put him in the position of being deemed as the ring master. There goes the bell. I have Jampakhao down, the winner. Too strong in the grapple, and I'd say that he would be the dominating of the two fighters, so we'll see what the judges say. Jampakhao's has won it. Jampakhao the winner. Too strong with his knees and the grapple. So Jampakhao wins on